Today is Mission Sunday, when the Church reflects on that which is most fundamental to her nature, her mission to evangelise. The Church's first and principal task is to proclaim the good news of the Gospel, to make disciples of all the nations by the witness she bears to Christ in the world. At the Ascension, Jesus entrusted this task to the disciples and to his Church. But we are all of us Christ's disciples, his Church called to share in his mission to bring the Father's love to the world and herald the coming of his kingdom. So none of us must imagine that the mission of the Church is something separate from us or something that others are called to do. And our own baptismal calling assures us of that. For in our baptism, clothed with the dignity of Christ, we were consecrated a priestly and prophetic people at the service of God's kingdom. In confirmation, we received the gifts of the Holy Spirit that empower us to bear witness to Christ in the world today. In his letter for Mission Sunday, Pope Francis, in a special way, joyfully invites young people to share in what he calls the adventure of faith, and he assures them of the unique and irreplaceable part they have to play in the mission of the Church. For the gospel message is always young, always relevant, always vibrant, life-affirming and life-giving. And young people are uniquely placed to understand this, for they feel the power of life breaking in upon them. They ponder life's meaning and long to make a difference with their lives. Francis invites them to invest their lives in this adventure of faith, to find the fulfillment and meaning for which they long, and to allow their hearts to be open and expanded by love. It's a beautiful expression, to allow our hearts to be open and expanded by love, and it expresses surely the adventure and journey of faith we're all called to make. On Mission Sunday, the Pope reminds us of a common theme of his we've heard often before: the need for joy. The need for joy in the proclamation of the Gospel. Love and joy are infectious, Francis reminds us, and we attract others by the joy and enthusiasm of our faith. This is something he mischievously reminded the Scottish bishops of on their recent visit to Rome, when he told them they should look as if they had a cafe latte for breakfast and not a cup of vinegar. Perhaps cafe latte gets lost a bit in translation, but we get the idea. We need to exude the joy of faith, to allow the infectious warmth of our love to be our most eloquent witness to Christ.